We are here to change the enduro market forever.
Hi everyone, I'm Benjamin Cobb, Director of Brand Communications at Stark Future. On December the 14th, 2021, the motorcycle industry reached a pivotal moment in its history. Stark Future was launched with ambitions to design and develop the world's most powerful motorcycles. And we started with motocross. To prove the benefits of electric technology over gas. And now, 3 years later, a moment that will redefine the enduro scene forever. So without further ado, it's my honor to introduce Stark Future's CEO and founder, Anton Vass.
Thank you, Ben. And hello, everyone. I'm very glad to be here today to introduce to you the first road-legal Stark motorcycle, the world's fastest enduro bike. The bike that we are about to show you is the second electric motorcycle in the world to be the performance leader within its category. We are here today to change the enduro market forever. Say hi to the VARG EX. Stark Future is here to challenge and inspire the motorcycle industry to sustainability. We are proving that electric technology is superior to gas in every single aspect. The VARG EX will open up enduro riding like you never imagined before, riding silently anywhere, anytime without disturbing your surroundings. Everywhere that you can ride a mountain bike today, you'll ride enduro tomorrow. Instead of leaving the house for a morning run before work, you go for a trail ride instead. The VARG EX has more power than any other enduro bike on the planet, enough to push the fastest riders in the world to their limits. Or, by a swipe of your finger, it can be easy and gentle enough for beginners. It's lightweight and has a range that's similar to a full tank of gas. In fact, the VARG EX has 20% more range than a VARG MX today. Here is a chart providing you some insight into what this range will mean for you. As you might have noticed, we have taken our sweet time to finalize the development of the VARG EX. This is since we wanted to take the time to do it right. A significant improvement of the EX is the increased vertical frame flex in the rear shock mount area of the frame and the improved lateral flex in the front area of the chassis. This leads to a plusher feel, better quartering grip and more control. As mentioned, the VARG EX is road legal. And having a fully street legal VARG EX opens possibilities like never before. And you can ride it on normal roads without being worried to be illegal. And here's where it gets even better thanks to progressive electric vehicle regulations. Even with 80 horsepower peak power, the VARG EX can be ridden with an A1 license in Europe, due to the way of measuring the lower continuous power. And in many countries in Southern Europe, such as France, Spain, Portugal and Italy, it's even legal to ride a bike with a car license. This makes the VARG EX accessible to so many more riders who couldn't legally ride traditional enduro bikes in the past. We've enhanced and upgraded our map switch, specifically for the VARG EX, combining all controls including lights, indicators and horn into a single, fully waterproof, impact-resistant aluminium unit. This streamlined design keeps everything at your fingertips rugged and ready for any conditions. For added protection and a cleaner look, we've routed the cable inside the handlebar. This prevents it from catching on branches, rocks or other riders. And if you want to customize your bike with an aftermarket handlebar, you can still route the cable externally. A major standout feature of the VARG EX is its headlamp light. We designed this light to be so powerful that night riding feels just as thrilling and comfortable as riding in daylight. The main beam packs an incredible punch, delivering 4,000 lumens, more than 3 times the brightness of many competitors. We're setting a new standard for OEMs once again. This light isn't just for show, it transforms the forest into daylight, illuminating every corner of the trail like never before. We wanted to design indicators that look good and that can sustain the durability needed in enduro riding, so that it won't just get removed first thing. So we developed these integrated, flexible indicators mounted directly into the front mask, making them street legal for Europe, Australia and New Zealand. They're sleek, durable and blend seamlessly into the bike's design. The patent-pending flexible indicators are overmolded in silicone with the production technology also used in modern dildos, which not only makes them incredibly fun, but also very resistant to impact and fully waterproof. Unfortunately, in North America, the regulations require a bit more bulk, so we provide separate indicators to meet those standards. Sometimes, even great design has to bow to the rulebook. The license plate holder is molded into the under rear fender, meaning there are no screws that easily break off in case of a crash, making it very flexible and durable. The rear light is incredibly slim and well integrated in order to make it as robust as possible. The VARG EX is a gentle beast. The updated powertrain from the VARG MX is capable of delivering peak power of 80 horsepower. But the power can also easily be adjusted to make the bike as easy and gentle to ride as a bicycle. You can decide if you want attributes of a 125 two-stroke, a 450 four-stroke or anything in between. We've also finally launched the ability to not only adjust power and engine braking, but also build your own power and braking curves that you can then easily swap between on the handlebar while riding. And at the heart of the bike, we have our groundbreaking and patented 7.2 kilowatt battery, working as a structural component using our honeycomb magnesium battery case. The VARG battery delivers an outstanding range, where for the vast majority of the riders, the battery will last longer than you.
In order to help you go on adventures like never before, we decided as an industry first to develop a navigation system that can help you not only record a trail, but also follow other GPS recordings, as well as turn-by-turn navigation. we've partnered with one of the biggest map providers globally in order to develop a navigation function integrated into the bike for a seamless experience. In order to improve robustness for our wireless display, we've also developed a new Stark phone, and it's named Arkenstone. It is better integrated into the bike's electronics and has a new, lighter, and more robust clamping system. When clipped into place, it charges and communicates wirelessly with the bike. But when unclipped, it's a fully functioning, military-grade Android phone, where you can adjust your power settings, look at your ride data, or even post your latest ride video on YouTube.
At Stark, we want to offer you the perfect bike, adapted to your needs. That's why we've taken our configurator even further, allowing you to build a bike even more customized to you. One of the options that we start offering from today is our titanium bolt and shaft kit. And not only does it reduce weight with 900 grams or 2 pounds, it's also incredibly cool. What about the wheels? The wheels use forged and CNC machined hubs in 6082 T6 aluminium for optimized strength and weight. The spokes have been crafted in Italy from the highest grade steel, and we use Japanese rims in 7050 T6 aluminium, which is the strongest rim alloy on the market. And you can now also choose between different tire options. For instance, this bike here is built with Michelin Enduro 2 medium, but perhaps you prefer a soft Metzler. And something that is even more exciting is that you can now also choose between a tube or a moose. And what about power? You choose 60 horsepower or the Alpha version at 80 horsepower. Why 80? It's better to have the power and not need it than need the power and not have it. Kickstand. We have updated the kickstand. It's calculated meticulously and does now come with a new bracket that makes it reach down all the way to the ground. From assembly line to the trail, every Stark VARG EX is built with heart to reflect the passion of our riders.
One of the major benefits of the VARG EX is its low maintenance. We've said this many times, but it really is worth mentioning again. With electric drive, there's no piston, no clutch, no valve adjustments, and especially no filters to clean or replace. The VARG EX requires about as much service as a bicycle, so no need to be a trained mechanic to keep it running. Instead, you can spend less time in the garage and more time out on the trails. At Stark, we're fully committed to industry-leading quality. That's why we're offering a 2-year warranty on the entire bike for any manufacturing errors. Something no other dirt bike manufacturer provides today, which leads to speaking about cost. The cost of ownership of the VARG EX is remarkably lower than any gas bike, making it actually the most affordable enduro bike you could own. If you join the Stark family, here's just a glimpse of the adventures that await you. So let's talk about our chassis. The Stark VARG EX, weighing only 120 kilos, 264 pounds, feels incredibly light and agile on the trails. Feels lighter than a 125 is a common feedback that technically can be explained by the extreme reduction in rotating mass. This is what makes a combustion bike feel heavier to turn. Thanks to the absence of the heavy rotational mass, the VARG feels incredibly lightweight and especially easy to handle. The carefully engineered chassis of the Stark VARG is crafted using the powertrain as a structural component to perfect flex, weight distribution, and the center of gravity. This thoughtful engineering makes the VARG feel comfortable, nimble, and responsive, giving riders full control.
Another very important component of an enduro bike are the handguards. These handguards don't only look good, they've been developed to give full protection while being flexible and durable. They are also the lightest handguards in the world, which has been achieved by removing the normal bracket and instead bolting them directly to the brake cylinders. We have developed a new chain guide that increased lateral stiffness with 266%, while only increasing the weight by 13 grams or 7%. Being radially mounted directly to the swing arm, this chain guide is less than half the system weight of our competitors. The bike comes with Brembo brakes. In Europe, Australia and New Zealand, riders will be able to choose from either hand or a foot rear brake. Our opinion is that handbrake is a much more precise way of controlling your rear brake. But we're still making foot available for those riders that do not want to retrain their muscle memory. Unfortunately, in North America, foot rear brake is a legal requirement for street legal bikes. But we are instead including a rear handbrake kit for free that can be used in a non-road legal scenario in these markets. You will also have the option of including a rear or a front brake disc protector. The rear disc protector is replacing the rear caliper mount, making the complete assembly both lighter and stronger than traditional versions. The world's first overmolded motorcycle wiring harness. You might be wondering, why talk about cables? Well, this seems to have been the attitude from all motorcycle manufacturers up until today, which is probably the reason that wiring harnesses haven't been done right. They are the most common cause of failure in motorcycles today, due to both bad quality and design. And they look horrible. We decided to change this and develop a wiring harness to make us feel proud. Something that won't let you down when you drop your bike in a river or just clean it with your power washer. The way to achieve this was to reinvent it and overmold the harness, including its connectors. By simply removing the areas of potential failure, we not only increase durability, we also improve the design. We hope you are as excited as us on this incredible innovation. Would you really be faster on the VARG EX? Yes, we certainly think so. But not only that, you'll be able to conquer trails and climbs you previously couldn't. And you'll have more fun doing so. Now, let me hand over to Taddy to talk about something incredibly important. Suspension.
I used to hide myself here a long time ago. Dance by myself.
Thanks, Anton. Okay, let's dive into details. So this is a brand new motorcycle. So we basically started from scratch. Stark and myself, we believe in KYB, we believe it's the best component for this motorcycle. It is one of the best suspension on the market, so it was an easy decision. We did race for a year now. All the hard work and all the pain, sweat and blood went into this setting. As a pro rider, I can tell you one thing, that suspension makes the biggest difference. So this is the only motorcycle on the market that you get to choose from 3 different settings. We developed the base setup around my weight and my riding style, but we know that there is different kind of riders out there, so that's why we came up with soft, medium, and hard. Enduro bike is a motorcycle that sometimes goes 120 kilometers an hour down the straight on the trail, and then it rides at 5 kilometers per hour over rocks. So that's the compromise you're looking for on the enduro bike. A little bit softer and more plush of the start to get some good traction when you're going slower, and still enough damping when you're going super fast. I believe the setting we came up with in this production motorcycle is going to be a great setup. I think you guys are going to love the way it feels, and it handles great, it grips great, it's really awesome.
The VARG EX is your ticket to ride anywhere, anytime, creating opportunities to ride in places you previously couldn't imagine, at times you weren't allowed to, and with more ease and confidence than you ever felt on a bike before. We believe that the VARG EX will change the off-road motorcycle world forever.
Production has started, but is limited. So hurry and contact your local dealer or place an order at starkfuture.com. If you're willing to wait a bit or would like to test ride the bike first, feel free to request a test ride at your local dealer through starkfuture.com.